Hey there, welcome to Devo on the Go, 2-minute devotions you can do anytime, anywhere. We are in the hot summer months, and my preteen's job is to mow the lawn. This weekend, he was complaining that it was so hot out, he didn't want to go out and mow the lawn, and I said, "Are you kidding? I would love to mow the yard. An hour where the only thing I have to hear is the roar of that motor. None of this, he's hitting me, she's looking at me funny," which is the stage of summer that we have reached here at the Diaz household. So I came up with a great idea. I said, let's job swap. I will mow the lawn and you are going to make dinner. And I thought this was especially brilliant because it would allow him to see what it's like as a mom to spend an hour of your day cooking a meal, putting it on the table to inevitably have at least one child say, "Yuck, is that what we're eating for dinner?" So my son agreed to my terms. The next day I go out in the yard to hold up my end of the deal. And first 5 minutes are bliss. I am mowing, crisp, clean lines. The sun is streaming through the trees. I am singing loudly. Then I reach the portion of the yard that is out in the blistering sun. And within 3 minutes, I have just sweat dripping in my eyes. My eyes are burning. My lines are going all over the place. Sweat's dripping down my back. I reach minute 15 and I'm actually seeing mirages in the yard. Adam Levine is at the end of my yard. He's got this fresh glass of lemonade. And I run up to him to greet him and poof, just more yard. And I'm beginning to realize that this job that I thought was going to be easier might not be as easy as I was thinking. By the grace of God, I managed to flood the motor. And so I am now forced to spend 15 minutes going inside to rest until I can start it again. And so I go in, I stumble in, I'm looking rough and I'm looking for some water. And there's my preteen in the kitchen and he's spreading butter calmly on bread. He's making grilled cheese. And so I sit down on a stool to observe, and in my mama love, I'm secretly hoping that he burns one of the grilled cheese because I want him to experience what it's like to have a child refuse to eat something because there is a tiny bit of black on one side of the bread. But his grilled cheese comes out just this beautiful buttery brown, and he's even enlisted the help of the little sous chefs. They're running around, he says, "Hey, could you set the table for me?" And I kid you not, my 4-year-old turns around and salutes and sets the table. The same children that scatter anytime I open the dishwasher to unload it. And I sit to eat my grilled cheese, which has been just perfectly symmetrically cut into rectangles, and I realize this is what I tend to do in life. I tend to look around and I say, hey, that path looks a lot easier than the one that I'm on. Or, boy, wouldn't it be nice to have that life? Or, God, why am I on this path and over here it looks like it's so much simpler? And the reality is, once you walk in those shoes, you find out that it's not as easy as you thought it was. And today's verse is one that I cling to often when I start to feel this grass is always greener syndrome, which still makes me shudder to say grass. And it's Proverbs 3:5. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." Trust that God has you exactly where he wants you today. Right here, right now. If you are struggling, reach out and lean on him. He is right there, but trust that he has you in this very moment for a reason. And realize that the paths that you look around and see that seem so much easier have their struggles too. So trust in him, trust the path, and keep walking, mama. All right, that's it. See you next time. And if anybody knows of a lawn service who can come and finish this lawn for me, please email me. Not even Adam Levine is getting me back out there.